I would block this person on everything immediately. Like, I'm sorry, you're exhausting. F off. Hey there, it's Dusty, yet again with another story for you. This one is Am I the Astronaut for refusing to keep changing dinner reservations for my sister's partner's birthday? Could I do any more of this? My sister asked me to book dinner reservations for her partner's birthday, which she was supposed to organize. Oh, there it is. We'll go ahead and go here. I secured a 5 p.m. reservation for 7 people at a popular restaurant and informed everyone 3 days in advance. The night before, she asked if I could move it to 6 p.m. because her partner had taken a last-minute work shift and wouldn't make it at 5. We were both frustrated and she likely argued with him over it. Since the restaurant was always booked, I told her I would try, but warned it was unlikely. When I asked about a backup plan, she said that I should just cancel it. She added that her partner was annoying for not being able to say no to work and that she was tired of doing things for people who couldn't be bothered to help out. I feel like that's going to be an important line here in a second.
She didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's an important line here. The next morning, I called the restaurant and they could not move the reservation, so I canceled it, assuming the dinner was off. But then my sister decided we should still celebrate at 6:30 p.m. at another restaurant. At this point, I was frustrated by all the last-minute changes and questioned why we were going out of our way for her partner when he didn't seem to care. She defended him, saying he had no family here and would have to spend his birthday alone, and that we shouldn't blame him for taking an extra shift to make more money. Hold up, Bizzo. Weren't you the one who just a moment ago was like, he's annoying and stupid because he can't say no to work? And now you're like, hold on now. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. I suggested a restaurant, but she rejected it, choosing one that she'd previously dismissed for bad ambiance. When I pointed this out, she got defensive, citing her exhaustion and travel. I asked why she planned dinner on the same day that she was traveling and my other sister, and I suggested Sunday lunch, but she refused, saying her partner wasn't available. When asked if dinner was canceled, she exploded, blaming us for not helping and claiming she had no Wi-Fi on her flight. What the I'm sorry, are you employed as this Bizzo's, personal bitch assistant? Because if not, all of that is wrong. Later, she said her partner was available again, making me question why I'd canceled the original reservation. She yelled that no one could get ready for a 5 p.m. dinner and accused us of not caring, even though I had followed her instructions. My other sister, who had rearranged her schedule, was also frustrated. She also gave us the impression that if we weren't able to secure a 6:30 reservation at the original restaurant, then we should just cancel. I would block this person on everything immediately. I'm sorry, you're exhausting. F off. She swore at us for misunderstanding that is what she wanted. My sister then lashed out, saying she'd tell her partner no one cared about him. I reminded her she told me to cancel and had proof, but then she denied it and said, we just assumed. She exploded, swore at us, and ranted about being the only one making an effort, despite me working 2 jobs and our other sister having a child to take care of. Also, she's the only one married to him. Why are you two getting involved in this at all? Why is she pulling you in? Why? She said she booked a restaurant at 6:30 p.m., but we were so repulsed by her attitude, we decided not to attend. It would have been awkward, and knowing her, she would have made several sarcastic remarks and given off a nasty vibe. I did get her partner a present, though, and sent it to him. My sister lost it, saying she was sick of convincing people, and ended with a rage-filled message telling us to go f*** ourselves and saying she hopes we live a life of trouble and misery. I called her a spoiled 40-year-old princess who always has to get her way, and she called me a waste of space and a loser, and basically told us to go to hell. I tried to accommodate her, but she kept changing plans and blaming everybody. Am I the astronaut for refusing to keep adjusting and backing out and not attending her partner's birthday dinner?
You gotta read the...
You wouldn't be the astronaut if you slapped her and then went no contact with her. So, no, you're not the astronaut for refusing to keep adjusting and playing the game. Top comment, info needed. My sister asked me to book dinner reservations for her partner's birthday. Commenter asks, why? I do not understand a world in which a task like this would fall upon my sibling. Why the heck are you involved in this at all? OP's response, because she was apparently traveling for work and historically always delegates admin tasks to her siblings, aka me. What? OP, this is the first time you're discovering that you've been a bitch assistant to your sister for life? Hold on. She's 40. We don't know your age. You're younger. We know that. So you've been her assistant for admin tasks for 30-something years? What? Tater, what do you think? If one of my siblings asked me to do something like this or started delegating tasks to me, I'd be like, I'm sorry. Like, I know we're siblings. We ain't that close.
Beer today, if you're still in chat, can you have Sarah book Dusty's dinner reservations for his birthday next week? I really appreciate that. Thank you.
We're going to change those plans 4 times.
Yes. No, what the I mean, I have a brother and a sister, and we all do stuff. Like, we don't delegate it to a person like they're beneath us and they have to do something. If we're planning a dinner or something, whoever would volunteer to do this. But if it's my husband, I'm going to be the one who plans it and invites the people to said event. I'm not going to put that on my sibling.
Can you imagine, can you imagine growing up and getting to the point where you're 40 years old and it's not just something that's a possibility. You have an expectation that your siblings are going to carry out admin tasks for you. Can you imagine, like, what would have had to have happened growing up for that to be okay?
Right.
What was your childhood like? I need more information here because
She's
it sounds like,
oldest.
it sounds like she was boss baby and just recruited you all to be her lackeys, and you're still doing it.
Lindsay said, send her your resignation letter.
Yes.
I love that. A petty resignation letter.
It needs to be like Jerry Maguire style exit too. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Look to her partner and be like, you might want to get out now. Who's coming with me?